What happens when a classic Hollywood name suddenly reappears in modern online conversations for something unexpected? Recently, renewed attention around archival images of Carolyn Jones has sparked discussion across social platforms. The interest centers on vintage photographs that show a more casual side of a star who is traditionally known for her polished studio image. Rather than focusing on controversy, the conversation is largely about how perceptions change over time and how older media is reinterpreted by new audiences through a modern lens. Hollywood image culture in a different era. During the height of Carolyn Jones's career, Hollywood operated under a highly controlled system where public images of actors were carefully managed by studios. Stars were often presented in very specific ways, maintaining an idealized and consistent public persona. In that context, even simple candid or relaxed photographs could feel unusual compared to the highly curated promotional images that audiences were accustomed to seeing. This structured system meant that any departure from formal presentation stood out more than it might today, simply because everyday glimpses of celebrities were far less common in public circulation. Social media and the revival of archival moments. The rise of digital platforms has made it common for historical images to reappear unexpectedly and reach entirely new audiences. In this environment, content is often shared without its original context, leading to a wide range of interpretations. Some viewers approach these rediscovered images with nostalgia, appreciating them as glimpses into a past era of cinema. Others engage with them through a modern perspective that can sometimes reshape their meaning. This cycle of rediscovery is not unique to any one celebrity, but reflects a broader trend in how cultural history is continuously reintroduced and reevaluated online. Legacy beyond the headlines. While online discussions may focus on specific resurfaced photos, the broader legacy of Carolyn Jones remains rooted in her body of work and contributions to classic Hollywood storytelling. She became widely recognized for her expressive performances and strong screen presence, particularly in television and film roles that helped define her career. Her most enduring cultural impact extends beyond any single image, reflecting a performer who brought depth and personality to her roles during a transformative period in entertainment history. The renewed attention simply highlights how figures from earlier eras continue to find relevance as audiences rediscover their work. Conclusion: context shapes perception. Ultimately, the conversation around Carolyn Jones and resurfaced vintage images reflects more about changing cultural perspectives than the images themselves. As media continues to circulate freely online, context becomes increasingly important in understanding how and why certain moments gain attention. What may appear striking today was often ordinary in its original setting, shaped by the norms and creative direction of its time. In the end, these discussions serve as a reminder that legacy is not defined by isolated images, but by the full scope of a performer's contribution to film and television history.